So something interesting happened today as I was on my walk, and I was meant to just do a short walk, but it ended up coming a little bit longer because fairly soon after I had stepped out of my house, I found a dead butterfly on the ground, and so I just couldn't leave that butterfly laying there because that's just kind of my nature. When I see any kind of an animal that's, whether it's dead or about to die or in danger, I just can't, let it be. I very much love all animals, including bugs. So I picked it up. It was still in one piece, and I decided to just go for a walk. My first thought was I was gonna find a place to bury it, to have a little funeral for the butterfly. so uh, then, as I was walking, a thought crossed my mind. I was kind of just like, okay, should I maybe bring it back home and try it and see if it would get warm? And like, what if it was just frozen? Because it's pretty cold still outside. So that thought crossed my mind, but then I thought, like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna walk for a while with the butterfly and see if I still think that way once I find myself somewhere. And then the walk just turned longer and longer and longer. I was just walking around. And then I started to think about the symbolism of a dead butterfly. And from what most of us know butterfly symbolism as is it's the transformation and the metamorphosis. But the thing with the butterfly's metamorphosis is that it has already gone through that. So the butterfly is not the cocoon and it's not the caterpillar and it's not the egg either, although some of them lay eggs, and that's where the new life begins. And so I thought about that for a second. I was just like, okay, so this is the butterfly. It's at its end of its transformation. But then I also thought about just the fact that butterflies are very beautiful and their lifespan is very short. So when they are a flying butterfly, they don't live that long. And so um, I thought about that for a second, and it kind of brought me back to the whole idea of enjoying the present moment as well as just appreciating the beauty of the moment and the beauty in each moment. And it was just a very profound revelation and kind of a profound realization, I guess, that I wanted to share with you because we do live in a time of our species where we tend to be very busy and we tend to kind of have this mentality where we sometimes let our lives kind of slip away from us because we're not present and we're not really paying attention to what we can appreciate and enjoy in each moment. And we're too busy chasing the next big thing. And it kind of reminded me of that because then when I think about the butterfly being dead, that would have already meant that it was at the end of its journey, even if it was frozen, right? So, um, and the other lesson here is to not fixate so much on the outcomes all the time, because that can, in fact, take us away from the present, right? Like if I'm thinking too much about where my life will be and what my life will exactly look like, if I'm too fixated on that and I'm not necessarily enjoying the process and I'm not enjoying the journey, then what's the point, right? Really, what's the point? Like, I can understand, like, I'm very much a person who challenges himself all the time and who wants to grow a lot all the time. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. But at some point, you do have to understand that a lot of this growth is also found in the present. And by being present, we actually can find new dimensions into the life. And I actually did find new dimensions on my walk. I had a very interesting experience just before I found the burial ground for the butterfly. I just talked to the birds, and then I suddenly just felt like this vortex of energy just come around me. And then I forgot that that probably looked really weird to anyone who was near there. And then there was this person with a very cute little small dog, and I kissed the dog, and it was really nice. So yeah, then after that, I found a nice little spruce tree, and the tree had like very nice roots, and I buried the butterfly underneath this tree, underneath the root. Um, and then I had to find my way back because I was gone for over an hour. So now I am back and I really need to do my laundry. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening. I hope this was enlightening, and I will talk to you all later.